What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy James, the Forex Prince, back at it again at Beastly Trading, and today is going to be an awesome video. We're going to talk about my daily routine and what I do to help me successfully and consistently stay profitable in these markets. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check that noti bell so you don't miss no future content for when your boy get to dropping, because you know I drops the gems. So before we get into the video, let's just talk about this photo right here. Why do 95% of Forex traders fail? And that's because they focus on other people's success rather than focus on their own. There's too many people, there's so many people online, Instagramming, looking at people's cars, looking at the women, looking at the lifestyles. Then they come over on YouTube and they look at all these fancy edited videos and thousands of subscribers, and they're just like, man, I gotta have that. Focus on what you can obtain for yourself. Don't look at another man or another woman and say, what you got, I want. Because what they got, you can have. All you need to do is prepare yourself, discipline yourself, and put the rest into the Lord's hands. And I can guarantee you're going to have success. So put your first step forward and take some action. Check out these links in the description and I'll get you right. Alright? Number two, the second point that gotta be is because they become obsessed with indicators. There's nothing wrong with becoming obsessed with indicators. But if you got 99 indicators on the screen and you can't even see a candle, my friend, you're obsessed. Let it go. Delete the app. Go do something else with your time. Because this gonna stress you out if you focused on nothing but indicators. Now, I'm not saying I trade with naked charts, and I'm not saying I'm against using indicators. What I'm saying is use them for their purposes that they need to be used by. To me, an indicator is like a GPS and the signals inside of a car. Alright? Not only does it tell me where I should be going, it also tells me and lets other people know what I might be doing. Alright? So like I said, that's point number two. Point number three is everybody wants to get rich quickly, and that is why people step into the Forex market and they step right on out because they think that they're going to get rich tomorrow and then they get into debt tomorrow. And just no. Debt is a part of the game, people. You got to get in debt before you can get into profit. Alright? Each trade costs. So before you buy a trade, you already negative. So look at that as a win, take it on the chin, and keep on pushing. Alright, so what I wanted to say is it's an indicator. Use it. There's nothing wrong with indicators. Nothing wrong with using naked charts. Alright, but if you don't understand market language by now, no matter how much time you've given to this, then you're just giving yourself more room to fail. Alright, find 3 or 4 indicators that you're comfortable with. Use them to help you understand the market language. When you understand the market language, one by one, start getting rid of the indicators till you're naked. And then when you are naked, I'm not telling you can't go back and use those indicators. What I'm saying is use them at your own preference. There we go. All right. Fourth and final point is people, they gamble with oversized positions. You don't know how many times I see 100 lots on these things and people are thinking that they're going to become some type of millionaire in minutes. No, stop. You need to calculate your risk. You need to calculate your reward. You need to manage the percent per trades. You need to think about the literature that we were given when it comes to trading these markets. And if you don't have the literature, you need to go back and rehash all that stuff so you can come back in here and do what you got to do. All right, stop gambling. This isn't a gamble game. All right, you can't come in here and say 10 for 20. No, you got to come in here and say two for 5 or something, 2 for 3, 2 for 2. You got to start off small before you can work big. So make sure you understand that. And if you don't understand lot size by now, make sure you comment down below and I'll check you out. So again, if you're interested in this video, thank you for your time. Let's get right into the point. Alright, every day I get up at 7:30 a.m. and I jump to Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Alright, I just pull it up. I don't look at it yet, just pull it up. Same thing I do, I go to the 1 hour on MT4, I just pull it up. I don't even look at it yet. Right after I open those two apps, I come right over to forexfactory.com and I look at the news. Alright, this helped me determine what I should be doing or how much risk I might need to apply, as well as as well as how much time I should apply myself to the markets. Sorry. Yeah, so like I said, I pull up the news. This lets me know how hard I should be going in the markets that day. So once I look at the news, today's Monday, we had news today at 10 a.m. That would have let me know to pull up MetaTrader or whatever. So let's go ahead and straight over to MetaTrader. Alright, so we're over at TradingView. I know I was supposed to go to MetaTrader, but I come to TradingView first and I look at the 4-hour. Alright, so if we were to look back at it somewhere around like 10 a.m. ish, it was like up here. This candle hadn't even formed yet. It was up here, right? So I looked at it as I said that it was possibly pushing on the buy signal. For me, it had just crossed the red down here, and then it pretty much just turned green down here. So I was like, all right, maybe we'll go for a buy. But then I looked at the news and understood that that was manufacturing news. Manufacturing news deals with a company having to make something. If somebody has to make something, that means a company has to lose what? Money. Company has to make something, so they have to spend dollars to get the materials or to even get the employees to do the necessary tasks or functions to be completed to get what they need done, right? So that let me know that the market might try to sell today. I did jump in for a buy. I did have a tight stop loss at about 50 pips or so, and that was that. So I put that in. Boom. That's this. We could drop down to the 1 hour just so you can see what that looks like on here. You see them candles. Like I said, we got these buys up here. It was all this here. 8 a.m. That's where we were at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I was thinking buy. Alright, so I was going to push buy, but I wanted to wait till 10 for the news. So 9, 10. At 10 o'clock, price was up here. Let me try to get it up here. Price was up here. Alright. And with price being up there, being so close to the top Bollinger Band line, as well as you can look down on all my charts, it was up there, as well as market language started to exhaust itself. It created a wick. I waited for the next candle, which was, I didn't really wait for the next candle. I dropped down in time frame, came down to the 5-minute, right? Inside of the 5-minute, here at 10 o'clock, that's what that candle. So it would have fired, given us a sell signal. We would have jumped in slightly before this, because I always jump in at like 9:58. So 9:58 would have been about here. So I would have jumped in here, and I held all the way until about the last buy signal. I caught about 146 pips. Mind you, no, I lost 38 pips, because I remember it was $74. It was 38 pips. I lost 38 pips. I gained 146 pips. Take off the 38. I had about, what, 113, 112? I gained 112 pips in just this amount of time. 1 second. Just this amount of time. And then got out. Now, I am a type of person to where I don't just jump in, jump in, jump in, jump in, jump out, jump out. I don't do that. I don't do that. So I need clarification. So I'm down over on the 1 minute. Let's go over to MetaTrader and get a gist of what was going on over there. Alright, so over on MetaTrader, you can see like right about here-ish. Let me see if I can get that up here. This is where the news happened at on the 1 minute chart. It gapped. I was in at about here. It gapped and threw me down here. I was immediately up 50, 60 pips. Immediately, like, on my account. Like, I'm thinking about the money wise, not actual pip wise. I'm thinking about what it was. Because it was more or less like 30 or 40 bucks in profit. So, like I said, I was in profit about here. You can tell that just in this market language here, price doesn't want to go down anymore. As well as down here, you can see that price under this middle Bollinger Band means that it's in a selling trend. It attempted to break out of its trend, and it kept going, right? Could have just held. I didn't get no clear justification telling me that I should buy and wait, so I waited it out. Finally got a signal about here. I was already done with the market. I should have jumped in, caught this signal, would have got in and out, easy 40 pips, walk away. But yeah, like I said, so I check the news, I check my highs, I check my lows, I check to see where price is. If it's near a high, it might try to sell soon. If it's near a low, it might try to buy soon. And then I jump down to the 1 minute and try to see if I can get an entry. But I go through my time frames: 4 hour, 1 hour, 5 minute, 1 minute. The in betweeners really don't matter because those are like, I call those hesitation periods because those are the consolidating time frames. So outside of that, it is what it is. You could have kept all of this knowledge. You could have gotten seen everything had you been inside of my VIP group or my free Telegram school. So let's go over and give a visit there right quick and we sum this video up and get you up out of here. So you can see as this morning I said, as of right now, my position is 50-50. I see a wedge, which could possibly mean that price could be exhausted. I do see a lot of negative momentum, which also shows signs for a possible sell. But this wedge has a lot of buying momentum in it. I wouldn't be surprised if trend was to continue. This is me looking at the higher time frame though. So like I said, I was way up in the time frames, and then just started happening. I was trying to catch it. I got some moves. I entered in on my buy position. And it gapped. So you can see, like I said, I got in right around there. It gapped. I immediately was up. I caught as much as I could before I got out. Like I said, this is called negative momentum. When you see this happening, this means a lot of sellers are just getting out. They're scalping. They're in and out. You want to either look to do the same thing that they're doing, or you want to look for the reverse. All right. So get out of there. I just was talking about that. You see that it's just doing what it does. But you could have got that from there. You could have came to the school and you could have got signals here from yesterday. We were here. You were here. All right. So like I said, thank you for watching the video. I'm gonna try to go to one more inspirational video picture and we out here. So let's just talk about some stop loss mistakes. Stop loss mistake number one would be placing that stop loss exactly at the support line. Price is going to go touch it. Why would you put a stop loss there? Doesn't make sense. You should go maybe 30, 50 pips under support line just to give yourself some room. All right. And if placing a very top stop loss has a high chance to be hit, don't place very tight stop losses. Tight stop losses work just fine. All right. Placing too big of a stop loss also is a problem as well. You could be in a good trade or whatever and something goes wrong, or you could be in a bad trade and you need to be pulled out, but you got a 50 pip stop loss and it didn't do 50 pips. It was close. Should have did 40. Now, you're moving your stop loss to break even too soon and being taken out. Like next candle, you moved it over to break even and price comes right back and now you out for break even. All right. Now, this is another thing. This is probably the most important one. Not planning your stop loss and entering without one. A lot of times people just enter the trade and don't think about a stop loss. Before you enter in the trade, you need to be having an idea where your stop losses and your take profits might be, just in case while you're in the process of entering these digits in, because it's a thing trying to do it on MetaTrader. While you're trying to enter these digits in, you already know physically when to get out number wise. Like, oh, it's already there, and you just get out. Right? So again, thank you for watching the video. I'm sorry for the wait. I try to keep y'all up to date on everything, and I try to get more content out as best I can. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and check the noti bell. And down in the comment section, let me know what pair you trade. Maybe I'll be able to put some of them charts up on my YouTube, and you'll be able to get a signal or two from it. So, but even if you do and you don't, I love everybody. Thank everybody for watching these videos, and God bless.